Chapter 137, Huaxia Tiger and Dragon 2. As he looked at the silver spear, Zhu Tui thought of Liu Tianhu, the former commander of the Preparatory Defense Force of Jincheng Prefecture. The evening when he was attacked by an earth element superb individual. Liu Tianhu's spear was like a dragon. According to Zhao Saxui, Liu Tianhu had made outstanding contributions in the extraterrestrial battlefield and returned to the Blue Star. That was how he was awarded the position of the Jincheng Prefecture Guard. Now, he was going to the extraterrestrial battlefield again. On the substage, the rhythm of the battle was controlled by Ziyan. With a grab, an invisible energy field erupted, immediately sending the 83rd place from the second-year Longhu list. Blood seeped out of the corner of his mouth. Even with the standard combat uniform, the 83rd place was still injured. It did not look light either. The teacher on duty announced Ziyan's victory on the spot. On the electronic screen of the year to Longhu list, the 83rd place flashed and became Ziyan's name. The original 83rd place became 84th. The rankings after that fell by 1 place. However, what shocked Zhu Tui was that Ziyan immediately went to the teacher to register after he won the first match. He indicated that he would challenge the 73rd place in 15 minutes. Is Ziyan going to sweep the rankings today? He should have swept the rankings. This guy has been cultivating the genetic ancient martial arts for more than half a year. He has been silent for more than half a year. I'm afraid he will take the opportunity to sweep the rankings today. Chai Zhao's voice appeared behind Zhu Tui. You have to know that Ziyan was ranked 41st on the Year 1 Longhu list when he was in his first year. It looks like the genetic ancient martial arts are quite powerful. Brother Chai, have you not learned them? Zhu Tui asked. Of course I did, but I don't have the talent. It took me 11 days to find the sensation of ki. It's simply Chai Zhao looked depressed. Zhu Tui was speechless. Why did he find it especially easy to find ki? He suddenly thought of Chang Mo. He wondered if Chang Mo had practiced the introductory method to cultivating genetic ancient martial arts that he had given him. Had he found a sense of ki? He would have to ask another day. Brother Chai, you're here for the rankings too? Zhong Ziking took the initiative to greet him. Hey, I didn't want to fight for the rankings before I mastered my ultimate move. However, I was shot even though I was standing. If Ziyan goes up, my ranking will drop again. Today, your sister-in-law was going to fight in the rankings. She was originally ranked 32nd and was 1 rank away from entering the list of candidates for the actual combat exchange. Chai Zhao pointed at Kai Hongying, who was registering with a teacher at the main arena. She wants to raise her ranking so that she can be selected. The procedure for the Longhu list challenge was very simple. One had to choose their opponent and register with a teacher. Then, the teacher would inform the challenged person. If there was no special reason, he could not refuse to fight. If there was a reason why he could not accept the challenge, he had to explain it in detail. If he had no reason to refuse the challenge, he will be removed from the Longhu list. He would have to fight his way up the rankings again. Following Ziyan's first battle, the few arenas on the Longhu list became lively. People kept going up and down. Zhu Tui was also looking for spectators who could help him gain experience. For example, he had to watch the actual combat between the mystery branch students. It was his first time seeing something like a pyroblast or a lightning ball or an ice blade. However, his fear of these attacks had been reduced by more than half during the battle. Students from the extreme branch could easily use their knives and guns to shatter the attacks of those from the mystery branch. In the second-year Longhu arena, the mystery branch cultivator had already displayed his powerful strength. However, he was still suppressed by the extreme branch. For example, Kai Hongying had first challenged a second-year mystery branch water-type superb individual ranked 28th. His figure turned and changed like a ghost. His more lethal fist pierced into the opponent's ribs, which had weaker defense. Blood instantly spurted out. However, with the protection of the standard combat uniform, the stab was not deep. The teacher on duty announced the results on the spot. The doctor from the school's emergency center immediately brought number 28 into the medical room set up here and dealt with him on the spot. This injury was similar to a cut on his hand in the past when medical conditions were sufficient. After defeating one person and resting for 15 minutes, Kai Hongying started to fight again. This time, Kai Hongying's opponent was also a senior from the mystery branch. Zhu Tui could somewhat see through Kai Hongying's strategy. She should be showing off her ability to deal with mystery branch cultivators in hopes that she would be chosen by the school's teachers to participate in the competition. It was very smart. It was also very targeted. On the other hand, Ziyan had already won 5 rounds in a row. He had killed his way to the 43rd place on the Longhu list and was still continuing to challenge. Zhu Tui realized that the rankings of the second-year students after the top 10 had changed very quickly. He had only seen one challenge before the top 10. In the end, Ziyan, who had fought 7 matches in a row, stopped at 24th place. It could be seen that Ziyan's ranking should still be able to increase. However, he had fought 8 battles in a row. Even though he had consumed a level E energy restoration elixir, his stamina was still greatly depleted. After Kai Hongying defeated 3 second-year students from the mystery branch, she stopped at 16th place. The 16th was an earth element superb individual. He had outstanding defense and powerful attack abilities. A sudden earth hammer suddenly appeared and smashed Kai Hongying to the ground. Kai Hongying was ranked 18th on the Longhu list in the end. Fewer and fewer students went up to the arena to challenge. The second-year ranking battle that had been triggered by the selection of the actual combat participants for the exchange team with the India sector was about to come to an end. Zhu Tui had also found his target. He was ranked 29th on the Longhu list in his second year. Wuxia from the extreme branch. Zhu Tui had not been on the Longhu list since he's only in school for 3 months. He did not have the right to challenge anyone. He could only follow Chai Zhao's instructions and charge toward Wuxia. Senior Wang, are you interested in a fight? Zhu Tui was very direct. Wuxia, who was very burly, held a military knife in his hand. He was filled with killing intent. He was a little surprised to see Zhu Tui take the initiative to challenge him. He also found him very unfamiliar. What's your ranking? If you want a challenge, it's better to register with the teacher first, Wuxia said. Can't we just have a duel? Zhu Tui remembered Chai Zhao's instructions. He had to be more arrogant. Senior Wang, are you afraid? If you don't dare to accept the challenge, I'll take it that you're afraid. If you have the guts, fight me. If you lose, I'm your grandson. Wuxia was very surprised. He suddenly noticed Zhu Tui's student badge. A freshman, I think you're crazy about becoming famous. Wuxia sneered and ignored Zhu Tui's provocation. He turned around and walked to the other side. Zhu Tui was left in a mess. Were second-year seniors so resistant to provocation? Brother Chai, your method doesn't work. Look, he's ignoring me. Zhu Tui looked at Chai Zhao, who was also a little dumbfounded. Could it be that the provocation was not strong enough? If you go and look for Wuxia again, just say that you cheated on him. Let's see if he will accept the challenge, Chai Zhao said as he stroked his chin. Get lost, don't trick me, Zhu Tui cursed angrily. Putting aside the fact that he could not do this, it would be better if Wuxia was single. But if he had a boyfriend, Zhu Tui's reputation would be ruined. This won't do. I have to think of a way to get some results. They aren't even willing to fight me. How am I supposed to break this? Zhu Tui frowned.